Okay, I'm presenting in front of my parents. Imagine this. You fled your home to escape war. You don't know when you're going to get access to food, and you don't know when you're going to get access to clean water. For tons of children across the world, this is not an imagination. This is their reality. UNICEF stands for the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, and UNICEF works in over 190 countries to provide children with food, clean water, medicine, vaccines, education, and emergency supplies. UNICEF believes that every child should have a chance, and they believe every child should be given the opportunity to not only survive, but to thrive throughout their life. Why UNICEF? UNICEF saves lives, protects children's futures, and gives ordinary people the chance to make an extraordinary difference. Around the world, children face hunger, disease, danger, natural disaster, and war. UNICEF responds quickly. UNICEF delivers vaccines, medical supplies, food, clean water, and other supplies to areas in crisis. UNICEF is much more than a charity. UNICEF believes in change and opportunity for our children, for the people who will run our future. UNICEF makes sure children born into poverty, conflict, or disaster are not abandoned and are not forgotten. UNICEF also believes in education. UNICEF believes education is one of the strongest tools against poverty. UNICEF builds schools, trains teachers, and offers supplies for education to underprivileged children around the world. UNICEF creates temporary learning spaces for children to continue their education, even during times of crisis. Why does this matter? Education gives children hope, gives children autonomy, it gives children independence, and education gives children a chance to dream beyond just survival. How do you support UNICEF? Supporting UNICEF gives ordinary people the opportunity to make a real impact. When global issues feel too large for one person to solve, organizations like UNICEF can turn small acts of support into large change globally. Even a small donation can help provide things like vaccines, school supplies, medicine, clean water, or nutrition for children in need. Even spreading awareness about these issues and UNICEF's goal as an organization can count. Supporting UNICEF doesn't mean you have to donate. You can also support UNICEF by volunteering, spreading awareness, advocating for children and their rights, participating in fundraisers, and educating yourself about the global issues that children across the world face. UNICEF represents hope in places where hope is difficult to find. The truth is, ignoring suffering does not make it disappear, but compassion has the power to change that. UNICEF deserves support because it saves lives, provides education and opportunity, and empowers people everywhere to help children in need. Think of the kind of world you want to live in, and I'll leave you with this. Is the world you want to live in a world where children are abandoned during crisis, or a world where people step up to protect the vulnerable? Thank you.